Alright, let's go to the canteen, I think? Yeah. Canteen time. Our god is over there sitting all alone. Poor thing. You're the main character here. Better serve someone more important than me. We are literally the main character. A goddess shouldn't sit with commoners like us. That new boy looks so lonely. Maybe he needs a good friend. Like you, for example. Hint, hint. Oops. I think I'm glued to this seat. Don't you feel bad that C is sitting there all alone? You should go join him. I wanted to do something that would make me special, but I ended up procrastinating again. I wonder who'll be chosen for the trial this year. And will be debugged and formatted, whatever that means. You look so pretty today. You're cute. Just like these NPCs, literal NPCs. The meal today is especially delicious, isn't it? I'm certain I saw your photos on a cat lover site, but who would have thought? Sorry, I'm waiting for a friend to come. Sorry, the place beside me is taken. I'm pretty sure everyone wants to sit with you, though. No, let me in. I don't care about the main characters. I just want to sit with a random generic NPC. No. Oh, battle time. Initializing socialization with bullies. Uh-oh. Smile. I will smile at the bullies. They have no effect. They never do anything. Never works. Tuck my hair. I attack them. Uh-oh. I die. These bullies are very powerful. They fail at I fail at socialization. I die. I literally die. I instantly die. Good. Alright. Well, what about you? Who would have thought our god is so tiny? I can't believe you don't have an F-book account. Oh, F you. Everyone wants to be friends with you. Enjoy your soup. My imaginary friend is already sitting here. Please find another place. Okay. I wish I had hair care like yours, but instead, mine is copy-pasted from all the other female generic NPCs. I'm not worthy of talking to you, princess. It's cold by the window. You'll catch a cold if you sit here. Okay. Oh. Damage student. Can I... smile? Smiling never works. Never works. Never freaking works. Ah! He just screams in my face. Good. Be compassionate? That do anything? I don't win though if I do that. That's the problem. I don't know what's the point of that. Can I discuss something school related? No effect. Ah! Okay, fine. I'll just talk to you. You know, she reminds me of that meme about like, it's like a comic of some guy blocking a bunch of knives over somebody else, like a kid or something. It's originally supposed to be some kind of metaphor about people going to war, but then people made jokes about it or something. The meme, the version I remember is the one, you know, the person blocking all the knives and stuff, or like weapons and whatnot, or like the people who like translate, you know, the like the anime subs or whatever, and they're protecting, you know, the rest of us, so we don't have to worry about it. The fan translators will just translate the anime for us. Oh, I got drained. Also, I'm eating anxiety pills in the middle of this. Uh-oh. Stop screaming in anguish. Eat my anxiety pills. Num 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 num. Right in front of you. To be honest, I don't know why I even bother. Oh, actually, I got something? Oh, okay. Oh, that's why you bother, I guess. I was gonna say, why even bother doing this? You don't get XP or anything, but I guess you get this. What is that? I guess it's just a picture? A sketch of Charlotte, I guess? In the infirmary. Okay. Interesting. Maybe, you know, you get that by defeating certain enemies. Junk food. Healthy food. Ah, yes. Oh, more battles. I got the advantage though. Anxiety pills though. Give me my anxiety pills. Escape. Bye-bye. I escape the socialization. I leave. I wonder... if I use this, does it go away? Oh, okay, I thought the anxiety pills were like one-time use. It wasn't clear. The game wasn't clear on that, so I thought it was like a health potion, you know? That's what you would think in like a typical RPG. But I assume it's like, you know, it's a full bottle, so I guess you could just keep using it. I assume infinitely. In that case, I might want to defeat the bullies. Does the bullies drop anything, you know? Do the bullies drop anything? Let's see. Attack. Now, it seems like I have more social battery, maybe. I'm not sure. Could be wrong, though. Alright. Keep attacking. I say attack, but you know, you're not really attacking, but... Alright, heal up. You only get heal level 3, though. It's gonna be hard to keep up if they do too much damage. And I'm dead. Wow, these bullies are hard to defeat. I wonder if it's possible. They seem very tough. Unless there's like a hidden level up mechanic, maybe? Huh. Well, anyway. Guess we'll just talk to you. C is poking at the canteen food, and the canteen food is poking back. Hi again. Oh, hello. Mind if I join you? No, not at all. Henri's waiting for me, but talking for a moment wouldn't hurt, right? You seem a bit better. Yes. It could have been worse if it wasn't for your intervention. The nurse patched me up a little. She said I'll recover soon. Although I still appear to have trouble with verbal communication. I see. Is it true that you're god of this world? Ah, no wonder you're curious. That's the only thing I'm sure of since my awakening in this form. In fact, I tried to get rid of this vessel immediately. But who don't know that a human's preservation instinct was this strong? I couldn't put a scratch on myself. I was afraid of the pain. Curious, right? Not only that, I do not know the reason why I'm here. Needless to say, it is not only a great inconvenience, but also a waste of time. I want to get rid of this body as soon as possible, but there's surveillance everywhere. Kinda ironic that the rules forbid self-harm, but not violence, isn't it? That's why I'm looking for the way out. Say, do you wish to aid me? When I return to my heavenly domain, I'll definitely... Look! She's about to jump! What, really? That Eiler? Eiler? Eh? Everyone's gathering by the windows. Somebody gasps. Unknowingly, I find myself running outside. Oop. So, a little glitchy there, by the way, whenever the portraits come in. Anyway, what's with the commotion? I can't see. I know her. It's our class representative. Scarlet Eiler, an all-A student and a student council member. An athlete, an unrivaled beauty who always gets what she wants, and we'll never see her. We'll only see her one time in this like picture here, and we'll never see her ever again. This like character that will never get any backstory or development because she's dead. An ideal person. We never really spoke, but she was always the one to establish discipline in our class. Now I think of it, Scarlet Eiler was a scary person. Unapproachable and reserved, she gave off an air of intimidation by her very presence. Why would such a strong person give up on her very life? Now I'll never know. I don't know, maybe she thought she could fly. No, anyway, that's rude. Anyway, an artificial sun shone upon the school, the students, and ambulance workers who arrived. Scarlet Eiler was no longer in this world. I don't know. Kind of feels weird because it's just it really is just a random character that I never knew as like the player. It's a random stranger, I guess. Maybe that's kind of the point though, you know, that's why, you know, for example, you know, it's a metaphor how like all the students have no faces and all that, right? It's kind of like an analogy how about like we're all strangers, we don't know each other, I imagine. I don't feel anything. I don't know this character. Who is she, you know? Just a random person that's never introduced in the story until now. Can I not go back to school? I guess, you know, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Somebody jumps off the roof. I think school is cancelled. Never got to hang out with Henri, though. Oh well. I want to hang out with Andre some more. I want to learn more about her instead. Make sure she doesn't don't jump off a roof. Anyway. Save the game. Go to basement. Anyone here? Hello. Felix is deeply focused. He always takes things he does seriously. Oh, he has his mask now. Now carefully cut through the membrane. Oh, hello there. Shoo shoo. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Come on in. Since I've tutored Felix and Bennett on first aid, they've taken interest in unidentified lifeform dissection practice. Isn't it wonderful? Bennett refused to use anything but the chainsaw to cut through the specimen, so I had to kindly refuse his offer to participate in the classes. Okay. Careful, you'll cut through the brain. Wait, what? It's not its bowels. Just focused. Okay, they're just focusing. You know, I guess it's the nephew, so uncle and nephew bonding time, you know? Cutting through organs of unidentified specimens. No, can't go over there. It was locked. There was a piano lesson, right? No task, though. I feel like if I go to the piano lesson, the story will progress, I guess. So I want to see if there's anything else I could do first. See if there's anyone else I can talk to. Doesn't look like it, but just double check. No, no one. Where's Bennett? Oh, I guess Bennett would be, I guess, somewhere else. I mean, he ran away the first time we saw him. Oh no, he's watching TV. Magcat's resting on Bennett's lap. Meow. Shh, Bennett's sleeping. Join in? No, not yet, I guess. I don't know. Does sleeping progress time in that case? I'm gonna save the game. Interesting. Well, let's go to piano lessons. I assume go to piano lessons after school, right? Jazz for your fingernails. There's My Chemical Romance full discography among the classical music plates, of course. So that these your servants can, with all their voice, sing your wonderful feats, cleanse the blemish of your spotted lips, oh Saint John. Dwa Jonathan? I don't know how to say that. Soap and Skin sheet music. It's not that I like it because there's soap in the band title. Bennett said once. The ones he asked me to learn were Spiracle and Turbine Womb. Turbine Womb. Shoujo manga anthology? Wow, this one's not mine. I think I just saw something I shouldn't have. Let's put it back where it was, Seth. Who does that belong to? I'm guessing Aiden, maybe? He likes shoujo manga, maybe? That's why he makes all those dresses. I don't know. Children's album. This one's my favorite. It's pretty easy to learn, too. And game sheet music for piano, of course. Video game music. The best type of music. Felix and Bennett bought this one for Christmas. There are plenty of movie scores, too. Alright. Hi, Aiden. So, you didn't forget about a piano lesson? How could I? Good. Well then, come join me. We shall play a prelude to events about to unfold. Okay. I join Aiden at the seat. We play a prelude. Da-da-da. Two people at the piano? I mean, I've seen that done before. It's kind of difficult, isn't it? I guess you would like play your own octave or something? Anyway. Well, thank you for spending time with me, Aiden. It's my pleasure. I guess we changed the music now. It's happy music. It's a prelude of things to come. I guess that's it. Is the violet room open yet? No? I just want to visit the violet room. I can only assume we just instantly die there, so that's why I want to visit it. Alright, save the game. Let's go to sleep, I guess. I sit on the sofa for a while, listening to the static noise. I guess that's it. Just take a little nap. That's all. That's all it is. Just a little nap. Any other tasks? Doesn't look like it. Take some anxiety pills. Why not? Alright. Oh, I don't have my thing anymore, by the way. I got like a picture before. I don't have it anymore. That sucks. I guess maybe if you spend more time socializing, maybe you get more of those little pictures. Maybe? I don't know. I'll have to explore that later. Anyway. I'm exhausted. Let's have a little nap, shall we? I guess it's nap time. Can we warp, though? Can we just warp back to school real quick? No, I guess not. Use the soap bottle. Hide the bottle or do it? What happens if I use the soap bottle? Guard system shutting down. Initializing self-destruction. The next moment I know, I'm being devoured by lumps of meat. And I think to myself, it all started with a bottle of soap. Do not put soap into omnicubes. Okay, good. That's okay. That's what they told you not to do it. When you do that, everything starts murdering you. Good. Amazing. Wow. Let's not do that. Though what happens if you hide the bottle? I'll probably put it somewhere safe. Okay. I guess we just hide it in the cube, maybe. Is that what it is? Anyway. Data omnicube. I already saw that. Yeah. True RAM research. Anything out of drawers? No? Is a drawing? I already saw that. I already saw this dialogue. It's weird that Seth is saying that he doesn't know who Henri is. We just met her. Anyway, let's go to bed. I exhaustedly cover myself with blankets, falling asleep as my head hits the pillow. And now we're dreaming. And we're gonna meet the Oracle, I assume. That's what she said in the very beginning of the game. Hi, what's up? Weird organ thing. Yes, of course. To die, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream. Okay? The pangs of time, the rough, were in the pale cast of troubles and arrows of outrageous fortune. I see you're reading Shakespeare. And also, wee. Okay. I guess these portraits kind of remind me of the Pythias we met in the first game. Hello there. Oh, I believe that's the librarian. Apologies for that little speech test. Your language is a bit tricky, but I'm a fast learner. You don't look so surprised. It's simply the form your mind gave us. Seems like despite your initial bravado, you're subconsciously afraid of us. So we took a more masculine form, although the concept of gender does not apply to us. It does not exist. Feel free to refer to us as Frey from now on, if you feel like it. After all, our appearance right now is one of the male Pythia. Or of a male Pythia. Also typo. Typo! No. Oh. Am I dreaming? Technically you are. However, the fact that we'll meet the next time you go to sleep, and the next time after that remains. I slumber by day and wake up by night. Wasn't it us just a moment ago? Isn't it easier for you to talk to me this way? Yes, I suppose so. You look sullen. A girl from my class committed suicide. A pity. Were you friends? We weren't. Acquaintances? Not really. A complete stranger then. Should it matter? Don't put it like that, we're classmates. You're sorrowful now that she's gone, but you couldn't care less during her lifetime. Have you ever had a conversation? No, she was so unapproachable, an ideal person. What can a miserable person like me talk about with someone this perfect? Thinking that, you gave up completely. That's the same as being indifferent. No, it's not like that. You're exaggerating things. Only so that you be honest with yourself. Would anyone be sad if somebody died? I'm afraid I cannot understand that. Everyone dies eventually, so, everyone dies every second of the day. If that person wasn't important to you up until this moment, why do you feel down? No, even worse, you feel obligated to feel sad. Deep inside, Deep inside, that sounds like a weird sentence. Deep inside, you know that you have no reason to be, I think is what I was trying to say. Why not be true to yourself? Is human empathy such a foreign concept to you? Empathy, huh? You humans have a rather twisted understanding of it. If death is of some specimen you weren't involved with bothers you, then why not bawl your eyes out whenever you see a piece of meat on your plate? That animal must have suffered a lot more than some misunderstood teenage girl just to make your supper delicious, no? Alright, so I guess the moral of the story is that we need to cut up the teenage girl and eat her. Is that what we're supposed to do? I think no. Anyway, it's not the same, you'll say. I didn't. But in the end it is. You're all animals, yet your kind put yourselves above all. Oh my, what a plot twist! Would have known that the concept of empathy applies only to your fellow humans. It truly never ceases to amaze me how you humans love to make a mountain out of a molehill. How do you even know these idioms, you know, in the first place? Anyway, you never understand. How can you know the sadness of losing someone if you and Pythias were all connected? And united, you even stayed even when somebody died. For us, when somebody dies, the connection is lost forever. Like the game over screen, you know, it says connection lost. Do you really think it was always this way? That all Pythias willingly gave up their very egos for the sake of becoming one with everybody? Frey laughs, it echoes throughout the mind space. Stay in the fog if you wish. Isn't it safer like that? Although I would love to converse more, it looks like it's time for you to open your eyes. Uh-oh. Who can it be at this hour? And also, every time, just like the last game, when the lights dim down, you know, is when shit is about to hit the fan. Is all I'm gonna say about that. Alright, well, someone's hitting the doorbell or whatever. I mean, I wonder where that would be. School? Open door? Oh, the door opens on its own, okay. The only time I decide to use the door, nobody opens it. Oh, the irony. No, it can't be. Umbrella Man. What brings you at this hour? Umbrella Man? He looks a lot younger than the typical Umbrella Man we usually see. Maybe he's... I mean, you see the yellow eyes again. Is he possessing like a different person now? I don't know. It's weird. Again, he just looks a lot younger. Anyway, do I need a reason to visit you? Look, I've even borrowed a schoolboy vessel to pretend I'm your classmate in case anyone else is here. Which is not the case today. I'll make tea. Now, what's with the suspicious look? I've merely come for a friendly chat. You see, I've received no orders from my employer recently, so I took this chance to have a small vacation. So you're slacking off? Don't put it in such an unsightly way. Believe me, even a workaholic like me can't let this opportunity pass by. After all, such a chance comes once in eternity. Umbrella Man chuckles at his own words. Wonderful, isn't it? I suppose it is. You always seem so busy. And believe me, I truly am. But enough about me. How's school? Well, I helped a classmate today. Oh, you needn't have. Why so? I'll spare you the details, but there's something I know for a fact. That boy was destined to die in that alleyway. That's just cruel. See, he's a good person. He doesn't deserve it. It's not about deserving, my dear. It's just that his sole existence threatens this world. I put it that way. As long as he exists, this route is doomed for a bad ending, no matter what you or your beloved puppeteer do. I hope I made myself clear. Anyhow, that was weird. You know, sometimes, yeah, the portraits kind of like have this custom sprite to it. It's like, it looks different. I know it's weird. Anyway, anyhow, I'm glad to see you in high spirits despite your worsening condition. Is it that bad? It wouldn't be an exaggeration if I answered with a yes. The circles under your eyes have gotten darker, skin color more pale than ever. Have you been eating properly? I don't feel like it recently. My. You have a doctor living under one roof with you. Why don't you pay him a visit? Or are you afraid to admit your condition has been worsening even more? You're right, I really should. Yet you haven't done so. I don't want to cause anyone any more trouble. So that's the reason you're reluctant to take measures. I see. Oh, youth. I used to be young too once, you know. Despite being billions of years old. That sounds weird when you say it wearing a boy's face. Hush. This is merely a vessel after all. Pay it no mind. Anyhow, friendly chat aside, recently the number of abnormalities in this dimension has been increasing. Screens and door locks malfunctioning, world expanding, people missing, a living hell. Do you know anything in regards to that matter? Have anything to tell me, perhaps? Well, the Oracle has... My. Don't tell me the slumbering god has awoken. Might it be that your body has began to collapse under the pressure of the Oracle's corpse, rotting inside of you? And when you put it in such a light-hearted tone, I'm almost not worried about what will eventually happen to me. Death is merely a release, my dear. Still, leaving this world might be too early for me, sir. Umbrella Man shrugs. Well, it is your choice, as it was your choice to stop taking the pills. I don't need those anymore. Right, you don't. Just keep in mind that the Oracle is no longer the divine being you met 3 years ago. For it's not but a rotting corpse of a god, no longer sentient nor self-aware, with your very mind giving it a shape. A parasite of your mind. That's what my employer would say anyway. And look at the time. I am afraid I must leave, or your humble puppeteer will scold me for robbing you of your sleep hours. Right, Mr. Seth? See you, Umbrella Man. Stay well. Umbrella Man leaves by teleporting. And no one ever like walks away. They always just vanish, you know, just like that. I wonder if it's like intentional or is it just like a time-saving measure, you know? I do notice in some other RPGs, you always have to I always have to watch the NPC walk away before the scene is finished, and sometimes it's a little slow, right? So you get annoyed. Maybe it's because of that. I don't know. Anyway, I guess that's that. I guess nothing strange happened. It was just Umbrella Man. He was just visiting real quick. Go into the TV world again? No, I guess not. Bennett? Bennett, is that you? I don't see Bennett. This is a dark room. Can I leave? Wait, how do I leave? I don't know how to leave. Help. Okay. I don't want to be stuck in the TV world again. Not again. Can I go to school, by the way? No. Basement? Violent room. Aiden, are you around? Oh, just the piano. I don't know. I guess there's just no one around. I'm always checking for no reason. Well, just blood and guts. They always say, you know, these other aliens, quote-unquote, are living under one roof with us, but they're just never around at nighttime. They don't go anywhere, you know? They don't have their own bedrooms, so where do they go? They just disappear, I guess. Again, it was mentioned before, you know, one of the NPCs mentioned they had an imaginary friend or whatever. That's my theory anyway. These aliens are just imaginary friends, they're not real. Also something about like pills or whatever. Last time we took pills, everything turned into like default RPG Maker assets, right? So that's like another thing I was wondering about. Because my theory was that, you know, I mean, there's, well, 3 ways to think about it, actually. Either the world is default RPG Maker assets, or the pills hide the real world, you know, what the real perception of the world is, and pretends like, you know, as if you're in a RPG Maker default asset world. Or another theory that I had was that because there's that one world with the teddy bears, you know, in the first game, the one that likes, you know, the Pythia that likes the teddy bears and everything, that also had like default assets. So maybe it's like the Oracle's mind, you know, trying to like perceive the world as if it looks like default, you know, assets as well or something. I don't know. But anyway. Well, we're back to dreaming though, and we meet up with Frey again, the Oracle. Welcome back, Miss Wilshire. Sorry, I don't feel like talking. I'm also naked, by the way. I don't know why we're naked. Can wear pajamas in our dreams? Is that so? Well then, I won't burden you with conversations. Instead, how about a bedtime story? And don't stand so far away. Come sit beside me. Sorry, I'm not very comfortable around you. You have, like, weird things, around you. Looks disgusting. Is that so? Well, there's no helping it. It's all a dream, remember? So make yourself at home. I reluctantly sit beside Frey. We just pop there. Now back to the story. Do you know of the tale of the ink and paper princess? It was mentioned actually in that library in the first game. In our land during the pre-Oracle era, it was part of a psychology test. It was made to be unfinished, and the one who read it had to write the ending themselves. It's surprising how much one can learn about another person just by having them write a few sentences. Want to listen to my own version? I don't have any other choice, do I? So much of free will, right? Well then. A pitiful ink-black princess that looked for minds alike who ended up in prison of Paper Kingdom. But the story didn't end here. Time passed and Paper Princess herself came to visit the prisoner. The two became acquaintances shortly after, and the Ink Princess was freed from imprisonment. Ink Princess taught Paper Princess writing, and no paper in the city was blank anymore. They obtained power known as knowledge. Paper Princess couldn't be happier. Yet having spent so much time with Ink Princess, she became stained with Ink Princess's pitch black color. Day by day, Paper Princess became more and more soaked in jet black ink, until she was indistinguishable from the Ink Princess herself. That would be the end of the story. Okay, so that's a metaphor, by the way. Charlotte, I'm gonna say, Charlotte's the white, or not the white princess, rather the Paper Princess, and the Oracle is the Ink Princess, I assume, in this metaphorical story. Maybe. She fell asleep, huh? Falling asleep when you're asleep? You're sleeping in your sleep? By the way, hello there, Mr. Seth. Is that how Miss Wilshire calls you? What a joke. You must be thinking that you're in control. What are you even here for, I wonder? You aren't even supposed to exist in this world. I know. You must be looking for answers, but I'm afraid you won't be getting any. Because you see, Miss Wilshire is an unreliable narrator. I see. Again, weird thing, I don't know if it's my computer or something, but sometimes, yeah, the game kind of glitches. Where it shows like a previous scene before it transitions to the next scene. I don't think it was supposed to show that before we fade to here, but anyway. More coughing though. More ink, I guess. Out of her stomach. It's getting worse. What time is it? Oh no. Henri hates when I'm late. Hurry, use the Warp Omnicube. You better rest. I can handle a little cough, Seth. Today we'll get up, go to school, and go back to sleep, remember? So let's hurry. How about no? You have no free will. I reject your free will. No time walking around. It's funny how she says, I mean, isn't it the thing that isn't it the whole point is that she doesn't have free will? And that we're the ones controlling her, and yet she doesn't do what we tell her to do. Is that nah, it works. Oh well. I'm gonna warp. We warped. Always looks so pretty. And then already an angel. Same old. Nothing new with these guys. Alright, well here's Henri though. Henri doesn't even turn her head in my direction. Miss Warhol? I lightly tap her shoulder. Henri finally turns around. She's on the verge of tears. Charlotte Wilshire. Yes? Why did you come to eat lunch with me yesterday? I waited and waited and waited. Until everyone left until the bell rang. But you never came. I wanted to. Henri begins tearing up again. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't quite myself yesterday. I went home straight after that happened, you know? Henri locks me in a hug, hiding her face in my sweater. Her hold is so strong I could barely breathe. I thought you didn't want to spend time with me anymore. I thought you hated me. I thought... I pat Henri's head. There's no way that could happen, right? Friends don't abandon each other. And you did the opposite, you liar. Please forgive me, I won't do that anymore. Do you promise? I promise. You have to swallow 1,000 needles if you break it. Literally, I would literally put 1,000 needles in your throat, one by one. And you'll get a full CG of it. Maybe in a bad ending, I don't know. No, she was at the roof, right, or whatever. I wonder. I wonder what the true cause of Scarlet's death is. The class today was so fun. Oh, our princess has arrived. Good morning. Who even makes you those dresses? Oh, that's Aiden. They make you look so classy. And you didn't bring any toys for you today, even though they're so cute. Ah. Initialize socialization with mutilated student. Attack. And I don't know if I need to do this, but I will do it just in case. I do wonder actually. Is there like a hidden XP system? Do we level up? Maybe. I don't know what caused the like the extra little photo thing that we got that one time. Maybe we get it if we level up, or maybe we don't. Maybe it's just a number of things we defeat or something. I don't know. Ow. Sleeping obtained. See, there you go. I got something this time as well. I got SR sleeping. Sleeping. That's Charlotte. Oh, that's Felix. I was wondering who that is. It was Felix. Charlotte and Felix sleeping together. I guess is the idea. Also, give me the anxiety pills. Yum. Oh, no, actually, okay. When I use the picture, it goes away. I guess that's what it is. I don't know how that works. Anyway. Let's do our best today, too. Are your friends doing well? You look pretty. Can I talk to you? Huh? The student blushes, turning away. Oh, another battle. This guy. Which is, this guy always just heals us, you know? So it's easy points. Easy murder. Easy social murder, you know? He's just dropping his guts all over the floor. It's like he's dropping his spaghetti, you know? Oh, sleeping again. You know, we already looked at that, right? It's the same thing. Anyway, can I talk to teacher? Hello? No? Guess not. I guess we just take our seat. Let's start our class. That's what he says. Today's topic is the world. the house is the world. Okay, how do I read this? The house has 11 floors in total, with its I don't know what that Laracurts. No, with its okay, I can't do this. I'm just gonna write it down. Where's my notepad? Notepad, open notepad, please. With its STRUC, structural, that's what it is. Okay, you know, I had to like spell it out before I can actually understand what it's trying to say. So, the house has 11 floors in total, with its structural elements changing their location on a monthly basis. Okay. A11? Okay, this is hard. I gotta write that. TRANSPORTATA. With its transportation. Okay. A11 transportation in the house is carried through carried through using elevators, right? Elevators and warp what? Warp TECH technology. Okay. Using warp technology, using elevators and warp technology. The food in the house is, what is it? Is GENER generated by omnicubes, I assume. Yeah, omnicubes. Yeah, the food is generated by omnicubes. Okay, is it Soylent Green? The so the was WACT, the waste is disposed of by omnicubes. Yes, so we eat, we poop, and the omnicubes take them both, and the materials, I assume materials. The materials necessarily for production are generated by omnicubes. Everything's just done by omnicubes. So much of this. I guess you don't have to read any of this, but I'm curious, right? This is the important lore. It's interesting that the teacher is referring the world is the house, so the house is like the school is also part of the house, you know. I assume Charlotte is the central point of all of this. I guess everything's generated based on Charlotte, right? Anyway, it is speculated that the 11th floor is populated entirely by omnicubes. Oh, it's just all omnicubes. Whose intelligence exceeds humanity's by 400%, I guess. Very smart omnicubes. Very smart cubes. And then Charlotte's like, blah, 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 blah. Not again. I was listening to this, backwards lesson, but now I'm coughing up ink. Or black blood or whatever. Are you okay, Miss Wilshire? Cough, cough. No, I'm alright. I just need to use the bathroom. You may go. Can I talk to you? No? Guess not. I'll leave my items. I don't need items. At least I use my anxiety pills. Okay, nothing new with these people. Alright, save the game. Guess we'll go to the washroom. Or whatever. Anywhere else we can go? Go back to the first floor. I don't know if there's anything new in the first floor. Can you go to the infirmary? I mean, you would think you'd go to the infirmary, right? Go to the garden? Oh yeah, wasn't there something about magcats or whatever? Oh, I feel like we came here before. Weird. Oh yeah, it's where we found Scarlet or whatever. Didn't she drop down here or something? Nothing around here. Wasn't it mentioned that we find like magcats or whatever? I guess we should have came here before, maybe. If we see something, but I guess not. Anyway, I guess the garden is very pink. Infirmary. Don't go to the principal's office. This is how we die. Can you read this actually? No. Read this. No, guess not. Can't go there. Access denied. So let's go to the 3rd floor and go to the washroom, I guess, and puke some more. It's got puke some more. That's all. Hello. Tap doesn't work. Tap doesn't work. Can I just slash my face? No? Oh. I guess we cough the black stuff into the sink here. This specific sink. Ugh. I noticed C is standing by a sink nearby. My head must have been spinning so much I didn't notice him. Also, this the washers, by the way, I guess they're just you know, they're not separated by gender. It's just one washroom for everybody. It's a public washroom. C washes his hands and face again and again, frantically pressing the soap dispenser button over and over. Weird. I carefully places a hand on his shoulder. It stiffens at a touch. Stop it, you get blisters on your hands. I can't. I wash up most of the soap, but I still feel dirty. A soup? Oh, soup, rather. Wash up off the soup, not the soap. He's using soap to wash the soup. My fellow students smashed my head into a warm soup. Oh, must have felt horrible. Yes. In fact, everything I touch feels contaminated. I just can't shake off the feeling of disgust. I see. Suddenly conscious of myself, I remove my hand from C's shoulder. How about you? You don't look well. I've known better days, I have to admit. But I'll manage. Seth is there for me. Is that so? Oh, the lesson has ended. I left my bag there. See you later. I wave to C. He waves back with a little uncertainty, as if testing a new gesture. He doesn't know how to be human, I guess. Weird. Well, let's just get back to class, get my bag, and go home, I guess. Oh, actually, this is the canteen. Where's my bag? Get my bag. Our god is a loser, by the way. My bag's gone. What is it, Miss Wilshire? Where's the teacher? I don't see the teacher. I see the portrait, I don't see the sprite. I'm very sorry, I can't find my belongings. The class laughs. Ha ha ha. Comedy laugh track. Maybe someone accidentally took it. Excuse me, I go look for it. Teacher, can I go too? Why would you, Miss Warhol? Because I want to help, of course. 2 heads are better than 1. Okay, you can go. Also, I'm speaking normally now. Weird. Henri runs to me with a happy grin. I'll help, Charlie. Thank you, Henri. I appreciate it. Charlie? Weird. Okay, well, she was here, by the way. She doesn't appear. Also, this time I have Henri with me. Wonder what skill she has. She has blackmail. Interesting. Interesting. Blackmail, huh? What an interesting ability you have, Henri. What an interesting ability. Discuss school? I wonder if that works, because these are studying students, right? Whatever. But then I would just use blackmail and kill everybody. Interesting. That's very powerful. You can just use the power of blackmail. La la la. Anything new with you? No. Just look so pretty today. That's why you look so pretty. You're pretty. That's all. Actually, I'm here because I want to actually fight those bullies now. Those bullies were very hard to defeat. If I use Henri, I'm assuming I can one-shot them. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Though I don't know if I'll get anything from doing that. But maybe I will? They're not appearing, though. Oh, there you go. It's just these guys again, though. It's not what I want. Blackmail. She just has blackmail in every single student in the school, I guess. Somehow. I don't know how she do that. Well, just these guys again. She's not gonna pass exams. Wah. Wah. Good. I wonder if the anxiety pills heal up everybody. Does it heal up you too, Henri? Can I give it to Henri? No? I don't know. Save the game. Again, I just want to fight those bullies again. Come on. Bullies. Yes, there you go. Here you go. Time to get some revenge. Blackmail the bullies. Yeah, get wrecked. I obtained self-insert and also midnight train. Interesting. Here you go. Save the game. I guess these are okay. So SR, okay, it means super rare. I guess these are kind of like trading cards. Is that what it is? So UR means ultra rare. Is that what it means? What's this? Self insert. Okay, it's just her and some bodies there, and she has like a big old butcher's knife, I assume. What do you call it? I actually don't know. What do you call it? A thing, a chopping thing. I don't know. For some reason I forgot what the word is. And also midnight train. What's that? Okay, she's on a train, and there's some other weird nun there. I think it's like a weird monster nun. I don't know. All right. So I assume those are like fan art, right? It's just fan art from maybe different artists. Maybe it's in the game. Interesting. Anyway. So there you go. I guess those are just like Easter eggs more so than anything else. But alright, where do we go though? How do we progress? I'm not sure. Where to? Go to the first floor. You go to changing room? No changing room. We check the canteen, I think. We go back to the first floor. No, we're not going to the principal office. I feel like. It feels like a bad idea. Here's the garden again. Oh, something here. Charlie, are these yours? I don't know. Alright, did we find it already? All the pencils and pens are covered in mud. Look, it's yours too, right? This textbook costs a lot. Uh-oh. Who could have done this? There's another textbook. I wonder who did this. Looks at Henri suspiciously. And I like this notebook. The pages are completely soaked. Maybe there's some kind of misunderstanding. There's no way it is. Henri picks up another notebook. Did I do something wrong? You didn't meet her for lunch. That's what I'm thinking. Even the pages of my book of truth are torn out, even though I worked so hard at keeping it tidy. Oh man, not the book of truth. Those bastards. How could they do this to you? I think it's some kind of mistake. There's no way it is. Like I said, it's okay. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. Yurusanai. Enough of this. I reported to the teacher. Henri leaves before I could protest any further. Looks like we found everything. I don't feel like going to class anymore. Let's go home, Seth. We're gonna miss lunch again. Come on, she's gonna kill us. She's literally going to stab us to death. I'm pretty sure she's a yandere, you know. She's very yandere for us. So like she's literally going to murder us, I feel like, if we don't go to lunch with her. Charlotte! Okay, fine, whatever. Though I do wonder, I am suspicious of her, like, maybe she was doing it just to get revenge, but like, pretending to be our friend, I don't know, I'm not sure. Or maybe it's actually somebody else that tore off our notebook. Well, who could it be, you know? The only main characters in the school would be C, right? Or otherwise, it's generic NPCs. I don't know. I'm home. Took you long enough. Hey, what happened? Is something wrong? You're covered in blood. Don't worry, it must be mine. Don't worry, it must be mine. That's exactly what I'm worried about, stupid. You need to see Huxley, now. It's nothing important, really. Uncle's ruled no objection from the sick. We're gonna have to, you know, perform surgery. We're gonna, you know, as we do in the other organs. Felix clumsily drags me to the basement stairs, tugging me by the sleeve. What are you doing, even? I talked to God today. Oh no. This looks worse than I thought. Might as well check your brain function, too. Dr. God. Should I start with the good or the bad news? Just kidding. I was planning to tell you the good news first anyway. Well, good news is that I know what this is. The bad news is that it's nearly incurable. I see. So what exactly are these, Uncle? Heart wounds, as I like to call them. This kind of disease quite common for those in their adolescent period, just like you are now. Yes, it's called being emo? No. When you're stressed, anxious, or hurt by words and actions of others, these wounds inflicted upon you will manifest as scars on your body, mostly on your arms to be more specific. Okay, this is a very what's the word? It's a very transparent metaphor, but anyway. It's not lethal, but it'll cause you some minor inconveniences. The good side of this disease is that although your body will become vulnerable, your mind will receive less damage. Yes, you'll simply feel emotionally dead on the inside. Isn't that wonderful? I suppose so. There's nothing to laugh about. Now, don't be so harsh. Can't you see our little miss already has a weak immunity to her environment? Whatever. I'm getting back to work. Do forgive him. No, I'm not angry. It's just that I don't understand why he is. He must be worried about you. Am I wrong? He shouldn't be. I don't deserve that. He must be thinking otherwise. Take care, little one, will you? Worry not. Seth will make sure of it. I'm sure he will. Good night, Dr. Huxley. Sorry for troubling you at this hour. It's nothing. Remember my clinic's motto, healthy people are not welcome here. So there, feel free to visit when you're sick. For now, I'll get back to work. My social stamina has increased. Wow. My new task, go to sleep. Good night. Sleep well. Oops, I just remembered I left a scalpel I was operating with in the patient. I hope he doesn't notice. Nope. Don't worry about that, I guess. Eat some anxiety pills. Also, my book of truth. So, it's still a thing. She did mention it was kind of ruined. But, no, she still has it. Violent room? No. I can never go to the violent room. Any piano lessons, by the way, Aiden? Piano lessons? No piano lessons. Okay. Yeah, I guess we leveled up, is the idea. Oh. What the heck? Hello? Huh? It's so loud. What's going on? Ah, my ears are being assaulted. A hideous smell is coming from the kitchen. I tried the door handle. It's locked. Is somebody in here? Dear girl, I don't think it's a good time to enter right now. Aiden, is that you? What happened? Dr. Bennett decided to take up cooking. Right now, he's cooking and destroying everything in sight. Ah, I see. I won't hinder you. Okay, so the loud sounds is fire. It's literally fire. It's very loud in my earphones right now. Compared to the music, anyway. Stop it. It's so loud. Stop. Okay, whatever. Same dialogue, so okay. Let's go over here. It's just so loud. Save the game while it's still loud. Warp back to school, maybe. No? Guess not. Let's go to sleep. Good night, Seth. Rise and shine. Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. No, Frey waltzes around the room. As you can see, I've done some rearrangements in this place. Hasn't it become lovely? I'll do something about the fog, too. Also, I brought you clothes. Yeah, you're not naked this time. Good. Put your hands up. And voila! Now you are one of a kind. Frey. Yes? What are all these books doing here? Let's call it a mind library. You see, memories are stories from the past that we retell ourselves. Once they're gone, you're no longer the person you used to be. But I'm drifting away from the point. Stories are meant to be kept. I can't speak. Stories are meant to be kept in books, right? Many books make a library. There you can find every memory, every feeling, every action you've done and consider doing. All possibilities are written down right here. Some stories are better off being forgotten, however. I've selected a variety of especially interesting memory journals for you. Feel free to read them if you feel like it. Even if your memory is still fresh, I believe your puppeteer would be delighted to know more about the people you've associated with. Okay. We're in the mind library with new clothes, I guess. I assume this is kind of like, I mean, we're sleeping, so this is like our brain. We're exploring Charlotte's brain, is the idea. I wonder what we'll find.